So in today's video, we're continuing our coverage on the Kaiju legendary Monsterverse Godzilla x Kong The New Empire. I got so many questions over the weekend asking if Trailer 2 was dropping on Sunday. And just like I said, Trailer 2 is not coming anytime soon. It could still come before the Super Bowl. It's not being processed yet. It's not being officially rated yet. We did get a TV spot yesterday. A TV spot isn't actually a new trailer, although we did get like 6 seconds of new footage. What is going on with this movie? The marketing is very different for the Chinese market. Now, what do I mean about this? Well, we've had multiple TV spots for the Chinese audience, but we've not actually had trailers for the international and for the domestic audience. It's really weird how the new footage keeps coming in the Chinese TV spots. We got Godzilla in the Coliseum. We literally get Kong with the Infinity Gauntlet in the trailer. Now, I believe they've edited out what's actually going on in that trailer. I think it's misleading. I actually think Kong does get some electrical powers, so I've done something clever in the thumbnail, but I think they've edited that part out of the trailer, maybe. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? What's you here? If you're new around, make sure subscribe to never miss any of Marvel, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture based content that I try to do on a daily basis. If you're good, become a channel member for less than 99p. You don't really get any perks, but you do help support your boy, Warstu. Also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's get into today's video, but first, follow us on twitter.com or x.com, WarstuG. I'm trying to get the Warstu handle back, but someone stole it off me, and they don't even use it, but I can't legally prove that it was mine. So annoying. So, let's break it down. So, I really like the way they are being bombastic. They are going so over the top with the marketing for this movie, although they've not actually really done much marketing. They started the marketing campaign with dropping all the Playmates toys, and that's how we've had the plot leaks confirmed, and that's how we know SHIMO was real, and that's how we knew Scar King was real before said trailers. But the most recent image we've had, and again, it's from the Chinese poster, which is not for the international market. I get it, they want this movie to do really well in China, but give the international market some new footage. Drop trailer 2. I mean, geez, the movie comes out late March and April in some places, so it's very bombastic. So we've had the over-the-top, the hyperbolic, the sus-looking Godzilla with the rose Super Saiyan color on his back that caused massive controversy and people thinking that the Monsterverse is going woke because they decided to use pink. But when they used it in Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan, no one said anything about that. But because it's in the Monsterverse movie and it's literally a freaking gigantus titan, people have this woke agenda, which I find funny. Don't take me serious because I'm always sarcastic and I'm always trolling. So they are making Kong look like the Alpha Titan in this image. Why? Because he's got his new Infinity Gauntlet. Now, is Kong the Monsterverse version of Thor? Now, where am I going with this? Is because in the last movie, Godzilla vs. Kong 2021, Kong got the Stormbreaker, which Thor got in his movie. And now in this movie, they are making it evidently clear that Kong has the Infinity Gauntlet, and Kong is Thanos confirmed. Now, there's a flaw in my logic. If Kong is Thanos, who the freaking hell is Scar King? Doctor Doom? Kang the Conqueror? Galactus? I don't know, but it's pretty funny to make reference. So they are really hyping Kong up with the Beast Glove, which is, you know, Infinity Gauntlet. It's not got all the gems. It's not got the Infinity Stones. Now, we get a 6-second TV spot, which I will tag to the start of this video. But if it gets a copyright claim, I'll have to take it out or mute it or something like that. But hopefully I can put the footage in. And if you ever wonder why I can't edit and use the real footage I want, it's because I keep getting footage flagged. I don't know why. It's really annoying. So in this scene, we see Kong looking scary. We see Kong roaring. We see his mouth opening at the same time as he's roaring, and it does confirm the plot leak stuff again. Why? Because the plot leak said over 6 months ago that Kong gets the Beast Glove, which is the Infinity Glove. I believe he does have electrical power or some kind of electrical charge from said Beast Glove. Why? Because the plot leak said this. So have they CGI'd out or hid it? Because as we know, SHIMO, the mother of the Titans that causes even more controversy than the whole Godzilla being Rose. I believe this Beast Glove does have some kind of electrical charge, and they've edited out because you don't see it. It's not just going to be a brace because his arm gets broken in a fight with SHIMO or in a fight with Scar King earlier in said movie, because how would that help him overpower Scar King just by giving him a brace? It's got to have some kind of electrical charge, maybe electricity. If you remember, there were some earlier leaks. Maybe they've edited out. But in the thumbnail, I'm going to try and edit, somehow do some Photoshop stuff and make it look like there's some charge. Do come at me down below. But I believe there is some electrical charge there. And he opens his mouth so freaking wide. Now, I think Kong fans will be happy with said trailer because this is not really about Godzilla, it's about Kong. So the trailer actually was 1 minute, over a minute long, but there's no real point showing you that because the only real new footage is when we see Kong and when we see Dan Stevenson's character and when we see a lady from the tribe that G is going to be connected to called Miss Phelan Chan, I believe it is. Don't butcher me because I've actually kind of mispronounced it, but I believe that's her name. I do freestyle these videos, but I do believe they're going to do the same thing they did with Godzilla versus Kong, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I always say this in every single video. It's not necessarily a good thing where they go a bit hyperbolic with the TV spots before we get the actual Mammoth trailer 2 when they reveal the SHIMO character. Because if you remember in Godzilla versus Kong. Now, I don't know if you lot follow this kind of content or were following the trailers, but in Godzilla versus Kong, I kept saying, yo, your boy Mecha Godzilla is there. And you remember the scene where they're running, well, a load of civilians are running through the streets, and Mecha Godzilla was literally there. And what did we get in the first trailer with the Egyptian pyramids? We get SHIMO there. You can literally see some blueness. You can see the design of SHIMO slightly in the trailer, and it was edited out. So they've done the same thing already. And then if I remember correctly, I can't actually think we did actually get, I do freestyle these videos and I'm trying to recall in my head from 2021. I'm pretty sure we did get a reveal of Mechagodzilla before the actual movie came out. Although some people thought it was Space Godzilla, including your boy Warstu. Look, I'm telling you, we will get Space Godzilla at some point. It is gonna happen. So this movie is essentially gonna be Scar King Whiplash versus the Infinity Gauntlet that does have electrical charge. I believe this. And the only caveat could be maybe if it doesn't have electrical charge is Kong's electrical Stormbreaker actually going to break, or does he just leave it somewhere? There is a load of fan art, there is some images, and some of the leaks do imply that Kong will have the Infinity Gauntlet and have the Stormbreaker. Oh my freaking god, he's going to be so OP. But I don't see the point of them introducing, well, I do see the point of it. You know why Kong's got a new arm brace, if you like, toy sales. Like I keep saying in multiple videos, a lot of people don't understand that movies make a lot of money when it comes to merchandise. Spider-Man makes Disney because Disney has the rights to everything to do with Spider-Man, except for the movies. Pretty much the merchandise sales all go to Disney, aka Marvel, is they make over $1 billion in Spider-Man merchandise a year. And if the Monsterverse does play their cards right, Legendary could make a lot of money in these toys, hence why they've made multiple new toys. But will Kong have the Beast Glove, aka the Infinity Gauntlet, and the Axe Serpent? Actually, I just made that up on the spot. Is it called the Axe Serpent? I don't see the point of him having the axe because it was charged by Godzilla's atomic breath as well. I mean, if Kong had the Infinity Gauntlet and the Stormbreaker, he would just be so OP. And the more footage they release, the more it just reveals that the plot leaks are 1000% true. You know it's real. So there is some information going around, and I wouldn't normally bring it up, but I don't actually believe it's true. Actually, I might do. I've not really thought about it. Is apparently the budget for Godzilla X Kong the New Empire is supposed to be over $200 million, which would be more than Godzilla versus Kong. But if you actually look what's going on in the screen, yes, there is going to be more Titans. Yes, Mothra does return. Yes, there are some other. We've got Titanius Dog, and we've got SHIMO. Is there really that much more CGI and VFX in this movie that would justify it? But I guess if they're spending more time in Halloween, it would cost more. It's definitely going to have to be worth more in the sense of what they're doing in the movie, because there is a lot of CGI. But from everything we've seen in CGI so far, except for the scene where Kong and Godzilla are running together in Hollow Earth, but like I say, you can't judge a CGI on a trailer because the finished product doesn't come out for some time. But will we get some electrical charge from the Infinity Gauntlet? Hopefully we do. So as of recording this video, it is currently Monday the 22nd. No, I have had a little bit of update on trailer 2. I think there will be a trailer 2 at the Super Bowl, although from sources I've spoken to, there hasn't been anything processed. Nothing's been listed yet. Nothing's been officially certified to go to Super Bowl. But I think if Warner Bros. Discovery, who is the distributor, so they're in charge of putting the trailers out, I think if they don't put a Super Bowl trailer for Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, that will be the biggest L ever. Because they put a freaking Super Bowl for the Flash movie last year, and that lost so much money because we all know, literally, it costs millions of dollars for like a 2-minute advert at the Super Bowl. So it may not be a full-fledged trailer, but we get some kind of trailer during the Super Bowl. So like always, guys, thank you very much for all your love and support on these videos. I love constructive criticism as long as it is constructive and as long as you are not trolling me. I've not really put too many jokes in this video because a lot of you guys don't really get the kind of personification when I do them jokes. It's just the character of Warstu. It's not that deep. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at WarstuTC, on Facebook, please. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. Become a channel member, less 99p, as it helps me out massively. And I will catch you in another video very soon, guys. Catch you later.